Hello guys, good evening. Am I audible? Hi guys, good evening. Am I audible? If I'm audible, please say yes in your chat box. Yes. All right, I hope my voice is clear and yes. So, yes, good evening all once again. I hope you are doing well, everybody out here. Yes. It's been a long time that we've gone live and pretty exciting to be back again. So a month before, it was kind of a very hectic, season for the students. 2019 pass out, especially. I'm sure you guys would have been busy with the TCS Ninja and other companies. So I hope the Friday evening out there is good for you now. So we'll be starting this session in another minute. I'm expecting some more people to join this session. By the way, this session is going live on two platforms. One is Zoom webinars, another one is YouTube. So students watching it on Zoom can use the chat box to post your questions and or your answers for my questions. On students watching from YouTube, it is straightforward. All right, before starting this session, I'd like to explain about the title of this session. I'm sure this title would be very, kind of surprising. Uh, See, why you're not able to land your dream job in campus placements. And there are various reasons for it. There'll be thousand reasons for it. But we are just going to look at what are the main five reasons, maybe, which is common for everybody. So this looks like something which most of us don't want to hear. Why you're not placed? Why you didn't get placed in on-campus? All these questions will come from different type of people, maybe from your family, maybe from your friends, etc. Now we should understand why it is so. Why we are not able to get placed in on-campus placements and. Yes, this is not a negative topic. It's absolutely positive. We'll understand why and how to work on it to get placed in the upcoming season, placement season. All right. So we'll start the session now. My name is Pandala Raja, and since 2011, I've been working with the students to enhance their employability skills. A lot has changed over time. Maybe I can call, the TCS National Qualifier Test is a new age recruitment process in India. Back in 2011, it was when I started to work in this industry. The first class I took was it was for TCS, and it was a paper-based TCS test in colleges. So as you said, there are a lot of things that have changed in the way how the company recruits and the student skill sets, and there are a few things that haven't changed from time. I'm sure the fear, the exam tension, the placement pressure, all these things have not changed, right? So before getting to know the important five reasons why, right, uh, I would like to know a few things about you guys. So probably we'll just go for a poll. Here is a poll. the students who are watching it from YouTube, I think you will not be able to answer the poll because this feature is there only in Zoom webinars. So next time, try to attend the Zoom webinars. If you want to be notified, we'll put a description on the video which is there in YouTube where you can register. So from next time onwards, you'll be able to watch it on Zoom webinars. Right. So I'll end this. All right. So I can see year of pass out, 72% of the people have said they're from 2019 and 94% have said that they're not placed. So it means majority of the people here who are watching this session, I can safely assume from YouTube as well, is from 2019 and 94%. Most of the majority of the people are not placed. All right. So there are so many, as I said, there are so many common reasons for why you're not able to, grab the opportunity. Maybe there are a lot of reasons like, just a minute. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of reasons like say poor problem solving skills, communication skills, etc., which I'm not going to focus much. What I'm going to do is dig a little deeper to understand what really are the reasons for this. All right, so let's go for the reason one: lack of interest and motivation. So what is this about? Lack of interest and motivation. So I always feel motivation is one of the biggest reasons for being successful. Any field you take education, you take sports, you take politics, or you take anything. I I feel personally, I feel motivation is one of the biggest reasons. Else, you will not be able to do an extraordinary job. Now, imagine, like, say, think about your classmate who scores the top ranks all the time, right? Uh, you know, most of the cases, it is pure motivation and the interest that takes them there. I'm sure you guys will now, think about your class topper. I'm sure you might be one of them. You will know that motivation is something that will take you much and much higher. And it applies here as well in the job, recruitment section. Motivation is something that is very, very important. And not having interest in something leads to a lack of motivation for sure. Right. So, because it is a prime reason behind you're not able to achieve what you want to. So the motivation to get a job would have led to, for example, listening to the aptitude classes done by your trainers properly or so. So I always say this to the students: a student who does not find the reason to succeed will never succeed. A student who does not find the reason to get a job will find it difficult to get a job. So, what is your reason to get a job? Find that first. Is it that money, or is it because of your family situation, or is it your passion? Why do you want a job? Find that reason. What is your reason to get a job? You know, that reason should be enough to motivate you and work hard for it. Say for instance, I still remember one of my students. When I was handling the bank exams, classes. One of my students wanted to get into a bank job, else he would lose his personal relationship, because that was his reason to prepare hard for that is bank job. And he got it. He was motivated because he would have lost his personal relationship, because if he is not having the bank job. So that that is again a motivation. So find what is the reason why you want a job. See, so many students in an engineering college, final year class, if I go and ask how many people wants to get placed, 95% of the people will raise their hands and they don't know what is the reason. Right? Find it. That will motivate you, not anything else, not the posters, not the dialogues from the movies, not me, not the webinars, just that reason that will motivate you. Find what is it, right? And uh, I would like to say it again, guys. A student who does not find the reason to succeed or to get a job will never succeed. So find it. That's very important. So lack of interest and motivation is something, maybe the reason for your failure, one of the reason, because it is like it is not before the exam day, not before the Infosys day or TCS day. This lack of interest and motivation is a long run, long due. So find that, kill it. That is very important. The next reason, the planning and the procrastination. So I'm sure you guys would be knowing what is the meaning of procrastination. It is to delay things, it is to do later. So this is something that some or even many or like majority of the people, either they miss out in planning or the procrastination part, right? So any company's recruitment announcement will happen maximum, like say 2 months before the actual exam date, or some may have only a window of like say 1 or 2 weeks. So planning is a very, very important stage in getting a job. Planning, what I mean is study plans, time management. So time management is one of the important part of the planning process. I hope you guys agree with me. You might have faced this problem of managing your time efficiently for your placement preparation, even during your academic schedule. I'm sure even the college administration will face this issue of time management. A lot of people, a lot of colleges would not find time to schedule the placement training classes inside that. That itself is a planning, right? That is very important. Some colleges, there might not be any placement training, so that may also be the reason for you to fail in the aptitude test, etc. So it is very important for you to plan, and the key is to prioritize and not to procrastinate, guys. That is very important. Whether it is like say going to colleges, special classes, preparing for the weaker section, or hanging out with a friend, you must give time to each according to your priorities. And there is no doubt about the fact that procrastination is definitely the enemy of progress. And this is one of the main reason that you might have not landed in your dream job. I will do it later. I will do it later part. You will not, you will not realize that the later ever comes. Don't mix it up with your engineering exam kind of things. I still remember I have cleared my engineering semester exams by sitting and studying the last night. That is different, and preparing for aptitude and technical and interview skills are different. Engineering, I would call it's a knowledge based exam, and this kind of things are skill based. Please do not have a mindset that, okay, fine, I'll sit the last night, that is the previous night, and I'll prepare and I'll clear the exams. It won't work in placements. So do not procrastinate. Uh, that is so. I usually tell this story to my friends. When I ask my friend like why you don't save money, he said that the person who saves money is the person who don't believe that they can't make money later. So it's interesting, right? So that's why I don't save money. The same thought in different words. Who don't study? Those who feel that we can study later, right? So it's good, but it's very, very dangerous. It's the truth. So this is what is happening with most of us. We keep it late. It might work for the experience, not for the freshers. If you want to start your career, you have to put your effort forward. Do not procrastinate. Right now, this is the time, guys. So if you want to start now, because that is something which is very, very important. Okay. For example, like say, imagine you want to do a certification course. It's been long run, right? Say you've been thinking about it for a long time now. Now is the time. Go for it. Do not keep it for later, because that might never come. For example, it's like a famous memes, like Goa memes, like planning for Goa vacation kind of things. That's also procrastination. If you feel like going somewhere, just go that time, plan there, book tickets, all those kind. That motivation should come for this also, preparation for placements. I hope you guys understand that. And now the preparation part. Okay, this is the most important part that I want to speak about. So often, majority of the students, do not know the direction in which their study is headed to, which is a major cause for their failure of not getting jobs. So while preparing for aptitude test, interview, GD, these days there are very less companies which conducts group discussions. Uh, Students should take the format, complexities, and also the nature of the subject into consideration while preparing. But a lot of people fail there. The guidance part, uh, like not many people will have a proper guidance of, like, say, how to you know prepare for TCS, how to prepare for Infosys. All this kind of things matters while you start your preparation. Like enough information in the internet, but certain things you will be misguided. Certain places there'll be different info. So you'll have to be very careful. You have to choose your guide carefully, and you will have to know what all do you need to prepare an upskill to get a job. All right, what are the skills? Like resume, I need to have general aptitude skills, technical aptitude skills, interview skills. Out of this, I just wanted to understand the audience pulse as well. Which do you think as a difficult section to prepare? Let me ask this question. All right, there is a poll in front of you. The people who are watching it on Zoom webinars, there is a poll, and this, for the sake of YouTube guys, the poll is about which of the following is difficult to prepare. It's a multiple choice question, as in you can choose multiple answers. The options are quantitative aptitude, English, logical reasoning, resume, interview skills, communication skills, technical skills. Out of which of the following is difficult to prepare as an upskill? And you can choose more than one answer. I want everybody to answer. It's right on your screen. The people who are watching it on YouTube, Zoom webinars, and the people who are watching it on YouTube, you can comment which of the following is difficult: quantitative aptitude, English, logical reasoning, resume, interview skills, communication skills, technical skills. All right, I'm getting some good percentage of people choosing. So which ranks first is quantitative aptitude. 54%, right, of people are saying quants is difficult to prepare. And next is technical skills, 47%. Since it's a multiple choice, so don't count the percentage. It will be like definitely more than 100. So I'll end the poll now. And here are the results. So quantitative aptitude, 55% of the people felt that quantitative aptitude is difficult. And next is technical skills. Next is interview skills, and next communication, then English, that is verbal reasoning, and then goes logical reasoning. And only 14% of the people are saying resume. So everyone is confident, like the rest of the people are confident about, like, say, resume. It's quite easy, but guys, do not take that for granted. Resume can cost you a job in an interview. For example, if you've cleared your first round and you're going for a HR or tech interview, if they see a resume, that will decide most of your part. So please don't take the resume for granted. That is also very important. Right. So what I want to say to all of you who feels that quants is difficult, verbal is difficult, technical section it's quite difficult, etc. One thing, you need only one job. So using statistics as an indicator of your individual chance of success is not only discouraging, it's also downright unrealistic, right? So you cannot say, you see 84% of the Indian population are unemployed. How does it matter? It's about my job, it's about my skill. I want to upskill and I want to go for it, and this statistics shouldn't affect you much. Of course, it should give you some warning indication kind of sort, but it shouldn't like demotivate you, discourage you, and sit like idle. I hope you guys understand that. So get used to thinking of yourself as an, exception, both in aptitude test as well as interview. So preparation is a major reason you should spend more time on this to succeed in your upcoming job opportunities, guys. For example, Infosys and Wipro will be opening up a major recruitment drive sooner. Please do not miss that opportunity. Start preparing. That is very important. If you haven't started your preparation, start now. It's not late. It's never late, right? I hope you guys get that. For example, most of the colleges, your placement training classes would be over, right? So I don't think they will be conducting any placement training classes here on. So if you have missed it, you can check out the comprehensive course in Face Prep, which will have all the sections, all the important aptitude and technical sections that you need to prepare. So maybe I'll talk about this course at the end of the session, right? So that it doesn't mix up in this important 5 reasons that we are discussing. So what about the next reason? It might be this stress management. So what is the stress management and how it is related to me not getting a job? See, we are proud Indians, right? And we are used to the stress management in education. I still remember I used to go for like say 4 to 5 tuitions during my 12th standard and 10th standard, because back in my city, back in my town, that is something which is mandatory, else you will not get good marks. So that stress and that pressure we've been through, most of the people, some people would have been to JW and IIT entrance coaching centers, etc. and etc. And people who are preparing for like say CAT or bank exams would go through that kind of stress. Everyone who are preparing for competitive exams goes through that kind of stress. But still, most of the people fail to apply during the exam, during the test. Now, can you visualize how stressful you look while taking, say, for example, a TCS Ninja kind of test? How? Okay, there'll be like agility section, there'll be like advanced coding section. Okay, what is this? How to do it? And that questions stresses you much, and it will increase your anxiety, and that will spoil all your peace of mind, and you will not be able to think. And that is the reason stress management is very, very important. When does the stress come into the picture is when you don't have enough preparation. I hope you guys agree with me, right? Unless you fix the last reason that we discussed, it is not possible to fix this if you really need a job. You will be stressed if you're not prepared and you have enough examples to quote for all your semester exams, right? For example, say I'm a triple E student, and I still remember the control system exam which I went to during my 4th or 5th semester. I don't remember that, but I was totally stressed because I didn't even prepare a word. So I can understand the level of stress I get when I go for the exam. So it is based on the preparation level. Your stress level is inversely proportional to the preparation. More you prepare, less the stress you will face during the exam. So it's clear, no rocket science. It's a direct formula. More preparation, less the stress, pressure. So go work for it. If you haven't prepared, prepare. So this is one of the reasons why we always tell you to take, mock tests before attending any company's recruitment drive. Because, while taking mock tests, you will be able to, understand where do you, make mistakes, the stress, the time pressure, all these things will work if you take mock tests. Very, very, you'll have to take the mock test very often. For example, if you are preparing for CAT, only big thing that will work is taking mock test, because mock test is very important. So you can visit faceprep.in and you will find, hundreds of free mock tests which will help you handle stress and pressure while taking the test. See, if you're not handling this stress, you might lose 10 marks because of this, and that might cost your job. So guys, don't take this for granted. Work on this part. That is very important. And peer pressure. Don't just as I told already, it's only one job that you need. Don't worry about the others who are like say who have already got job in your class, and you who are already like say settled kind of things. Let's not worry about that. Only thing that you need to worry about is your skill, and that is something which is really really important. So go for it, work on this, right? All right. So next is the last reason that I want to discuss, which is not on your part, like you can't do much about it, is the competition. So this is one of the reason which is not your fault at all, right? I hope you guys agree with me, because the competition is something that you can't avoid, but still you can work on it. Like say guys, imagine there are like say two candidates who are being selected to the final round of say a company called as Amazon or Microsoft, and there is only one vacancy, and both of them are equally competitive, smart, and intelligent. Uh, let's say candidate A has a Java full stack certification, whereas candidate B does not have any certification. Whom do you think the interviewer will select? Of course, it's quite obvious, isn't it? It will be candidate A. So, what is the difference here? It is standing out from the crowd. How? Just pick a skill, do some certification, do some projects on it, or be a master in that skill, and this will give you an upper hand compared to the thousands of others who are similar to you. You know how many people took TCS Ninja? Lakhs of people who took TCS Ninja. How are you different from others? It's about the skill what you have. There may be a lot of other reasons for not getting a job, guys, but competition, you should never give it as an excuse, but still it is one of the reason. I want you guys to understand, to upskill yourself, stand out from the crowd. That is how you will beat the competition. Okay, so yes, I have a lot of questions about why they should select only candidate A. Candidate B is also smart, and yeah, I understand. See, it's about imagine you're going to work in a company. Now, imagine you're placed in like say Amazon. Now, what will happen after that? You will have a pre-joining formality where you'll have to complete certain modules, and then after joining in the company you will undergo training, like for 2 months or 1 month or 3 months, or x number of days, right? And after training you will master a certain skill that is required to do that job, right? And after that you will be hands-on experience for that job. All this while you will be like it's a cost to the company, right? Now imagine you have a particular skill already, right? And the company is looking, for example, Microsoft Excel, right? It's a best example I can give. A lot of companies, like say startups especially, looks for this skill, Microsoft Excel. Imagine you have a kind of certification in Microsoft Excel, or macros, or all those kind of things in Microsoft Excel. There is no reason to not to consider you for this job, and that pay will be 5 to 6 lakh per annum just because of your Microsoft Excel skill. So it is always important to take one thing and upskill yourself, because that is what an employer, that is interviewer, will be looking for. The skill, not your like hobbies. I like to do skydiving, I'm a scuba diver. All these things does not matter to get into a job. Of course it will have a very good interview stories to write it in Quora, but maybe you might not have grabbed the job opportunity. So it's always important for you to grab a skill, master it, right? Now, for example, now I asked about a certification, right? So like let's see what is the like what are the students feeling about it. Like now I have posted a poll. Are you willing to do any certification to upskill? Is a question that is on your screen right now. Now, are you willing to invest your time? Because of course certification courses, you need to invest time, certain amount of money, but the results will be amazing. You will, you will get very good results for it. And I'm sure a lot of people who are 2019 and 18 pass out guys, 2017 pass outs also would be trying to do some certification courses, because, for example, Java full stack is one certification that a lot of companies are looking for. A lot of companies are ready to employ such candidates immediately, and they don't care about your aptitude skills, communication. If you're good with full stack development, web development, then they are ready to pay 5-6 lakh per annum, and those companies are still waiting for such kind of candidates. So guys, if you want to do something, do it now. Do not procrastinate. That's very important. And as I said already, there are a lot of reasons, a lot of other reasons for not getting a job. Whatever it is, try to find that early and work on it. It is always important to find your weakness and work on it. Do not shy away from it. If you're a 2019 pass out, you have a second phase of placement opportunities which is coming up very soon. Like a lot of companies are opening up recruitment portals, and work on your weaknesses and win. If you're a 2018 and 17 pass outs, your time is like almost over if you're looking for a job, but it's not over it completely. One advice I can give you is to do some certifications that will be a great help for you to grab a job. Now, all right, guys. So this, as I said, these are the 5 common problems that we've been asking students, a lot of students, why you didn't grab this opportunity, especially after this TCS Ninja, which was a great chance. A lot of people felt these are the 5 reasons that, like, maybe in different words they said, but we categorically we said these may be the 5 reasons for not getting a job. So please work on it. So yeah, is there any one particular certification enough to get a job? Depends. For example, if you're circuit branch, you would go for Java full stack certification, or mechanical some yes, best certification courses. So best depends on what you want. I'm sure a lot of, see, if you want to go for high paid jobs, then the best high paid job, it's like web development, where you need to know about full stack, mean stack. So I think that would be one of the best certification courses. And for 2018 pass out, still you have a lot of opportunities that are coming up. Like even we have conducted a lot of off-campus drives for students. We have helped like more than 200, 300 students to get placed in companies like Tata Elxsi, DXC Tech, etc., and OYO. So just watch out for job updates and face prep. Also, there are a lot of yes, Nebosh is also good for mechanical students. You will get a lot of on-site opportunities in Dubai. Nebosh is like very hot. So yes. Yes, we'll be conducting a lot of off-campus drives for 2018, for 2019 pass-outs in the upcoming days. So keep watching faceprep.in. And for people who feel that you want to prepare for placements, aptitude, you missed your bus during your placement training classes, here is a chance. We have a complete aptitude and technical course, which will teach aptitude, technical, GDPI, and so one good takeaway from this is you will get 2 company specific marathons for free and an AMCAT course for free. So it's like a complete training module, which is like you are attending a training from your college. It's a recorded course. You can watch it anytime. And yes, you will have 2 company specific where you can choose Infosys Wipro or TCS Infosys or Infosys Accenture, based on what you want, what course we have. So yes, you can use this coupon code, guys, get 50. This offer is for the webinar attendees, also the YouTube people. If you want to prepare for aptitude, this is the best course you can go for. Yes. And as I said, Infosys, I think for Telangana, a lot of Infosys drive is about to happen in this month end and also in November first week, second week. So if you take this course, you will get this course for free as well. You will get Infosys course also as an add-on. Out of two courses, you can select Infosys course. This course costs 2499 itself. If you buy it separately, this course costs 2499. But if you buy this for 3499, you will get this for free. So you can make use of it, guys. A complete aptitude preparation module. So if you have any doubts, you can call to this number, or you can mail to enquiry@faceprep.in, or you can mail to contact@the rate faceprep.in. Any two mail IDs, you can, you know, send your doubts or your, you know, anything which you want to know about placements, you can do this. All right, so queries. If you have any queries, you can post it now. I'll be able to answer. Yes, how much score should I score to get placed in top MNCs to AMCAP? So any score above 95 percentile is good. You'll be getting a lot of offers from AMCAT, so go for it. If you're 2018 password, go for it. If you're 2019, still you have some more time, so you can just wait. Yeah, Infosys is opening up recruitment. I think in Telangana they have opened up a recruitment for Infosys, and other states as well. It will be sooner. AMCAT, e-litmus, co-cubes, which is best, sir? I would say AMCAT has a lot of opportunities, and e-litmus are, they have equal opportunities than co-cubes. So AMCAT, e-litmus, co-cubes will be my order. Is it compulsory to choose programming from CS? Yes, it is. From YouTube, I'm reading some questions. Sir, I'm a CSE student. I'm trying to do my project during this. Which is the best one to do? See, I'm a triple E student, and I'm not the right person to tell about projects in CSE because honestly, I don't know. But certifications, I can still suggest you to go for full stack, mean stack kind of certification because that is the hottest thing right in the market now. So you can go for it. And yes, is TCS a good company to join as a fresher? Definitely, it's a great company, and you will learn a lot. How good is good? You have to tell. Is it better to join Accenture or any startups? It depends on the interest. For example, if you want to grow your career in IT industry, obviously it's Accenture, and or if you want to do a business later, or if you want to do MBA, prepare for CAT, do MBA, learn how a business works, how each department, like say marketing or sales or operations, you will have to join a startup. So it depends on your interest. TCS national qualifier is not coming again anytime sooner as per the update. So yeah, how good is it is to join TCS? Uh, how good? It's definitely good. You will learn a lot. In Telangana, Infosys is going to conduct drive soon. Infosys verbal part is very lengthy. Time is not sufficient. It's 40 questions, if I'm not wrong, but very easy questions like close test, prepositions, kind of thing that you'll have to know. So yes, it's very easy. Yes, certificate on Python, it's definitely valid. So that's a very good certification again. Say anything with technology, like say web development, app development, you will definitely have a lot of opportunities out there, even if you have not placed in campus. Shailaja, don't worry about losing opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities out there. Do not get carried away by like your, like some professors would say, if you are not placed here, if you don't get placed here, you will never get placed out, you will not get a job, you will sit and eat in your house simply, all these things and all chumma they are telling. Okay, don't just listen to that. There are a lot of opportunities, but you will have to put your efforts. Definitely you will have to upskill yourself, you will have to do some like say certifications, or prepare well, all those things you have to do. But there are opportunities, don't believe that there are no opportunities. Recession, all this kind of things and all, it's not there. A lot of companies needs people, right? Even though the world is moving towards automation, still they need people. A lot of companies are recruiting. TCS national qualifier test itself is a huge awareness for you people that a lot of opportunities are there, so don't miss it. Nebosh for mechanical, that's a good course for you guys. What if you have less than 60% in 12th standard? Of course, you can't go back and change it. So wait for companies which have eligibility criteria, which is less than 60%. Which sites updates information off campus placement? Of course, face prep. So you can check the discussion forum. We'll be updating immediately. We have a WhatsApp community as well. We have a Telegram community as well. So if you're in any one of this, definitely you will be knowing about the recent updates. So don't worry about it. It's better to follow faceprep.in every time. You'll have you have an Android app. You can download it. All right, guys, it's been great time. So after a long time webinar, and so happy to meet you all. So if you want to join this, you can just, answer this poll to get more information about it. So people watching it on YouTube, if you want to, join this course, you can either send a mail for more information about this course. We'll definitely help you. We have our course counselors who will be able to help you. They will try to understand what you need first, and based on that, they'll try to help you whether it will help you prepare for this job which you need. So yes, is Byju's a good company to start new career? If it is a business development associate, it is purely a sales job. You'll have to go sit, call. That's your job. So if you're passionate about selling, then Byju's is good. All right, guys. So thanks a lot. It's been a great session. So I hope you guys had some good information about how to prepare and how not to prepare. Please apply it. Please put efforts. The time is now. Thanks a lot. Good night.